Hey there, this is Wythe Marshall from the Stillfleet Studio. We put together a little podcast called Why We Roll, and now we're very proud to be part of the network Podderation. So if you're listening to one of Podderation's other great shows, and you're interested in TTRPGs specifically, that's tabletop role-playing games, you might be interested in our show. Why We Roll is all about how you make TTRPGs, what makes them fun, different kinds of stories you can tell with TTRPGs, and even the business, so the practical advice side. So if any of that sounds appealing, whether you're a GM, you want to design your homebrew game, or you're interested in getting in the industry, why don't you head over to Why We Roll, check us out. We really, really appreciate it, and keep making awesome stuff.
This is a D&D podcast where we play D&D with each other.
I had hit record right before he started talking.
Are you serious?
Hello, listeners. I would like to formally welcome you to the Make Believe Heroes podcast, an actual play, 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure. My name is Paul, and I'm going to be the Dungeon Master for this adventure set in my homebrew world of Manumi. This campaign is something that I've been working on for quite some time now, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to finally share it with you all. I'll be joined by a group of my close friends as we play together in our favorite game, Dungeons & Dragons. I've been playing D&D now for somewhere between, 6 to 8 years, something along those lines. And this podcast will incorporate some of those friends that I've played with for years, as well as some friends that I've only been playing with now for a couple of years. We want to craft for you a story that we think that you will enjoy, something that will be entertaining, something that will be exciting. And I believe that we've done just that. But most of all, we want to have fun. We love D&D. And since you're listening, I hope that you either already love Dungeons & Dragons or you will come to love it after listening to our show. There will be plenty of time later to answer any of your questions, discuss more about ourselves, how we got into Dungeons & Dragons, what Dungeons & Dragons is all about. But for now, why don't we go around the table and introduce ourselves? Of course, as I said, my name is Paul. I'm the DM, the Dungeon Master. I'll be running the game, and I'm joined by a couple of my close friends who will be playing our characters tonight. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Jeffrey, and I play Dungeons & Dragons.
You do?
As a game.
I'm his older brother. Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Hello, Jeremy. We're about to get right into it, but before we do, we need to commence with the opening ceremony of rolling a giant D20. Before we start playing, it is tradition that the Dungeon Master roll a giant 20-sided die, or if not the giant one, then whichever one is on hand, to see how things are going to go. I'm going to roll this die to see if you all die.
We died. Oh, we did.
Oh my gosh. I have never seen this happen. In all my days of playing Dungeons & Dragons, this has never happened before.
Oh my gosh. So
our tradition of rolling the pre-game D20 to see how the DM will do tonight, and he rolls
a natural 20.
A natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
We die.
We're so dead.
All immediately lose. You heard it here, folks.
You heard it. Did you hear it, though? He rolled a natural 20.
Did we mention that
Jeffrey's here?
I rolled a natural 20? That's a natural 20?
Was that 20? Was it natural?
All natural.
It was very unnatural. Obviously, he's using some kind of witchcraft on that dice.
Hey, there's no witchcraft in my house.
Natural. Tonight we're going to embark on the beginning of a new journey set in the homebrew world of Manumi, created by your Dungeon Master, me.
And me.
And me.
But not really me, though, I know.
So, as the sun begins its descent in the sky above the quaint town of Branshire in the land of Manumi, it would appear that everything is right in the world. Branshire is a happy little town filled with mostly humans and halflings, and if you were to fly over the small town, you could see that there are plenty of humans and halflings passing one another by, hustling and bustling on Circle Street. selling their wares, setting up carts, waving and happily greeting one another as they do so. The people of Branshire are a simple sort, happy to earn their livings through hard work and an honest pay. They are essentially country folk. They live by the work of their own hands, and they're happy to do so. They are friendly. They are never looking to cheat someone out of $1. They're honest, and they're just good people. If you were to go through Circle Street, circle around, and enter in deeper into the city, you would find an area which the locals call the core that is much less populated. There are not as many people coming around. There's still some people passing to and fro from one side of the city to the other, or taking care of business in the core. There's, of course, the library. There's the Temple of Palor, the patron god of the city of Branshire, the god of the sun, the god of the humans, and by extension, of course, somewhat the halflings. In this thin crowd in the core, though, there is one person that stands out, someone that doesn't necessarily blend in with the crowd. Stumbling out the front door of the library there in the core, near the third house of the 3 largest houses in Branshire, there is a skinny, red-headed elf. He is stumbling out the door, bearing in his arms a cluttered tower of scrolls and books. As he tries to balance these scrolls and books, he is staring around bright-eyed at everyone that he passes by. Humans, halflings, everyone greets him with a wave and a smile, and of course he greets them back. He makes his way toward the Temple of Palor, this huge, magnificent building with giant gilded doors. You can't help but feel that this beautiful building seems almost out of place in such a quaint country town. This is a towering, white marble golden temple that looks as if it must have been made by the gods themselves. Jeremy, as you approach these 2 giant golden doors, they swing out to allow entry. You step forward through them, and before you is one of the most extravagant buildings that you've ever stepped foot in. The floors are white marble, and the room is built in the form of a giant circle. There are a number of pews, I guess you could say, seats, set intricately around the building, and each of them are facing toward the center. And as you step through the front doors, the pathway at your feet, cut through the white marble, is a gilded walkway leading straight toward the center of the room.
Wow.
In the center of the room is a raised dais where there stands 2 gentlemen. One of them is an older human man. You can tell that his clothing represent his status here as a priest, a cleric, specifically the high cleric of this temple that you've just stepped into.
Oh. Is this my first time in this temple?
It is.
Okay.
This is the Temple of Palor. You have traveled far from your home city of Venthaven on the southeastern coast of Manumi to this city called Branshire. First time you've ever been here. And on your way in, you made a quick stop by the library, as you are wont to do. Mm-hmm. And then you made your way over to the temple where you were summoned. And as you walk through the front door and you begin to make your way toward the center of the room, a few people turn. You see, like, men and women, probably locals sitting in the pews.
Sure.
Eating their alms, prayers, etc. And they turn to look at you, but no one's too bothered by your presence or, they turn to see you there, but it's not uncommon for them to see elves in this area. And as you walk forward, you see, standing on the dais, like I said, 2 men. One elder wearing the cleric's garbs, white linen with gold threads. And you see another man standing next to him, a interesting-looking guy who's armed just about to the teeth. I mean, he's got weapons on his back, like he's got a pike. I mean, who carries pikes? But this guy has one.
This guy.
In a church, like a 10-foot pole.
Oh, yeah.
On where the pulpit
big old
would be.
pike.
Absolutely.
With a giant pike.
I picture him standing with his hands on his hips, making sort of a pose as he looks around the room.
You pictured it right.
As he is speaking with the high cleric, and as you walk in and you look around, what do you do?
Well, so it's not like a service going on, right?
Oh, no. It's just, come and go as you like.
Okay. So I'm just going to take my red hair and pull it away from my face a little bit and put it behind the ear just to make sure everyone kind of knows that I'm Elven without, being too forward.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of nervously fidget with the wand on my belt and walk towards the dais. I'm not going to like sit down or ignore. I've been summoned. Who was I summoned by?
Well, you would assume probably the man on the dais. You received a summons from the High Cleric of the Temple of Pelor in Branshire.
Okay, so I'm just going to go to the bottom of the steps of the dais, and I'm literally just going to, I'm not going to cross my arms, but my hands, and just kind of stand there patiently waiting, looking at the High Cleric.
So you just approach the dais and just kind of wait for him to...
If he's having a conversation with this guy with his giant pike, I just want them to have a chance to do whatever it is they're doing, so...
All right, as you walk closer to the dais, you can hear the gentleman. He is in mid-conversation with the armored man. As he's speaking to him, he says, Sir Vance, I must have your help in this situation. I know that you're quite busy, but I feel like you are most certainly the man for the job.
Yes, I'm definitely a cut above the rest.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Was that unclear?
Oh, you said it very well.
Simply, you are renowned for being the most powerful of our paladins, one of Pelor's most cherished holy knights of the Holy Order, and we would much appreciate your help in this task. Oh, Sir Darkbolt, is that you? Have you? Is that
Lauric Darkbolt? That's me.
Yes. Please, approach the dais. Come forward, please.
I nervously go up the stairs and kind of take a couple steps towards the High Cleric, not really getting too close to this big guy.
Tread lightly, young man.
Of course. Hi. You summoned me, yeah?
Yeah, the High Cleric steps forward, he extends a hand, he says, Welcome to the Temple of Pelor. I'm so glad that you made it.
I shake his hand, again, super nervous, super fidgety. Didn't have any trouble on the road. How can I help?
Oh, well, we'll get to that momentarily. First, I'd like to say welcome to the Temple of Pelor. We hope that your trip wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, no, I'm happy to be here. What can I do?
So, just to be clear, you came by sea from Venthaven?
Yeah.
All right, no trouble in the sails, no trouble...
Well, I mean, I got super sick, and that one captain just kept looking at me like, why was I here? And I'm happy to be here. I mean, I came a long way.
Right.
What do you need me for?
Well, perhaps we should go somewhere a little more private. You might notice there's a lot of people that come and go inside the temple throughout the day. Please, come with me to the cleric's quarters, and we'll discuss this in private.
Of course.
He turns around, he begins to walk toward the opposite end of the room from the doors that you entered in. And you're still just kind of taken aback by how big this room is.
Oh, Lauric is totally blown away.
Leading out from the dais, there are a number of those gilded pathways. From where you're standing now, you can see it better. It creates the shape of a sun. And you've seen the symbol of Pelor, the circular sun-like symbol of Pelor. In fact, right now, you can see it probably emblazoned on the robes of the High Cleric, no doubt, and possibly even our knight. Yes? No? You have the emblem on your chest?
Definitely a phoenix.
Okay. So while we're in this moment
sun.
right here, as you two are standing there on the dais, and the High Cleric turns to lead you away, why don't you describe yourselves as you would see one another? Starting with Jeremy.
Lauric?
Yeah, Lauric.
Lauric Darkbolt. He's young for an elf, probably 80. That's just got out of his school of magic. He may not actually be completely finished with courses, but
Sure.
His family has sent him away. He's been studying for a long time. He received the summons. His physical appearance, he has red hair, doesn't have a hat, green eyes. He's very pale. He's kind of skinny. He's 6 foot tall and about 170. He's dressed in very plain wizard's robes, a lot of brown, maybe some green trim around the where the wrists are and the hem. He's got what looks like a golden wand on his side. His whole demeanor, his whole appearance is that he doesn't necessarily want to stand out. I've already noticed how much he fidgets, how he's constantly reaching down and he'll pull out his wand and put it back in, and he's nervous. He's fidgety. He doesn't really stand still much. And he's
apprehensive
of anything that's going to happen. He just wants to be helpful. He wants to be a successful wizard, and he's going to do anything he can to get there.
Okay.
And you can see that he's not pushing anything except for, I'm trying to learn magic.
Yeah. Okay, and Sir Vance, off the wall.
Sir Vance off the wall.
Tell us, how do you appear, Sir Vance?
About 5'7", weigh 200 pounds. Muscular,
Very, of
200
course.
pounds.
Oh my god.
Of course, very muscular.
Dirty blonde hair. Shining blue eyes. Just a magnificent specimen of a man.
Just a beautiful man.
Lauric is
Yes.
more than intimidated.
How about that armor?
That armor. Got that chainmail chest armor. And
Well, you mentioned you had a piece of like a phoenix on your chest, right?
I have
Yeah.
a giant phoenix tattoo on my chest.
Okay.
Tattoo.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
the phoenix tattoo on his chest. Your armor, does it bear the phoenix as well, or just the symbol of Palor?
Yes.
Okay.
But the symbol of Palor, of course, is in the middle of the phoenix.
Okay. Gold symbol. What about the phoenix? What color is it?
Blue. Light blue.
A light blue phoenix with a gold Palor symbol in the middle.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Okay. I dig it. So as the High Cleric turns around and begins to lead you away, Lauric, you're standing there, and Sir Vance is standing there looking at you.
Oh, can I say,
Absolutely.
of course, my pike and my greatsword are up and down on my back.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also got my 5 javelins,
Uh-huh.
like horizontal, kind of slant ways. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Diagonally across
So
my back as well.
Okay, got you.
So it just looks like, oh, this dude is gonna kill somebody.
He's an armory, basically.
Yes.
Just all his own. So as the High Cleric turns to lead you toward the back of the room, do you both follow? Do you say anything to each other?
Oh, I say nothing to him. Like, I immediately, when the cleric takes a step, I'm taking a step.
Be careful around the cleric.
Okay.
Be respectful.
Oh, yes, of course.
We're understood.
Yes, sir.
You two turn to follow?
Yeah.
All right, you follow the High Cleric. He leads you toward the back of the sanctuary. In the back, there is a smaller doorway. There's no door over it. It's open. It's very inviting. You guys enter in through the doorway, and there's a small hallway with a series of smaller rooms. As you're passing through it, you see one area that looks sort of like a dining room. It's pretty extravagant. Everything in here is pretty extravagant. I mean, Lauric, as you were traveling through Branshire, you saw the city, and it's a fine city, but it's not extravagant. They don't go for wealth and riches. I mean, it's a farm town. It's agriculture. It's friendliness, and you felt very welcome. And the library was very nice, but this is like next level, like wealth here. I mean, honestly, you would never
Fairly wide-eyed I am, huh?
Yeah, you would never have imagined that this building would exist inside this town, which is a great town, but not.
Well, I mean, when I was coming through Branshire, I was like, man, I'll get me a cottage over there.
Yeah, that's what you'd expect. But this place is, wow. Like even from Venthaven, which is a very, very sophisticated, very, very meticulously designed, and the architecture has its own flair. This is something different. This is truly divine. And as you're walking through the hallway, toward the end of the hall, you come to the largest of these small quarters. You go inside there. There's a desk. There's a number of scrolls lining the desk and books on shelves around the wall. And above the desk on the back wall, there is a large golden Son of Palor on the wall. And the High Cleric goes and has a seat behind the desk, and he says, please, have a seat in these chairs, and we'll discuss the reason I've called you here. And that's, Sir Vance, please, if you would, have a seat as well.
I immediately sit down.
Same.
Thank you so much for bringing us here.
Well, thank you for coming on such short notice with very little explanation. To be fair, I wasn't sure we'd be able to get you here.
Oh, I mean, I'll answer a summons as quickly as possible.
Well, when we sent our servant to send you the message and to retrieve you, and of course to pay your way, to travel by sea, you must have felt like that was a bizarre thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a wizard, and I practice evocation, and I mean, I have starting a good spell book, but I mean, there's so many other great wizards.
Right. Well, you see, I don't want you to be here under false pretenses. We didn't necessarily summon you because of your abilities. Don't get me wrong, it's not to say that you don't have great abilities, but simply I don't know you. I don't know your abilities. But you know that this is a temple of Palor, and we do serve the god Palor himself, our patron god here in Branshire, the god of all humankind. And as Sir Vance here will attest, his purposes are our purposes, correct?
Very well said.
I've been a cleric here in Branshire for many years. Oh, please forgive me. I should have... It's been an interesting day. I didn't even take a moment to actually introduce myself. My name is High Cleric Glaron. I have been the High Cleric here in Branshire for over a decade now, and it is my job to oversee the goings-on not only of the temple, but to further the will of Pelor himself. And look, while I will be the first to admit that none that I have known have ever communed one-on-one with the god himself for centuries. I mean, we have stories of it, but the gods have not themselves interacted with humankind or any of our kind for many years, at least not Pelor. I can't necessarily speak of the goddess Prevalian there in Venthaven, but simply Pelor has not spoken with us directly for many years. Of course, he sends us his blessings on the harvest and things of that nature, but recently I was blessed with a vision.
Vision?
Yes. I've spoken of it in great detail with Sir Vance here. We've discussed it, but I would like to share with you my vision.
Please, I mean, I would be honored.
Would you trust this man to share?
I'm the most
Your vision?
trustworthy person.
Vance,
I mean,
you've heard my vision. You know that he listen. Just let me tell you.
He's
the story.
unproven.
We'll see. My vision came to me of a forest. A deep, dark forest, one I've never seen. Don't get me wrong, there are many forests around Branshire and that nature. This is nothing like I have seen. I've not been west of the Elder Mountains in, well, probably 20 or more years, and I certainly haven't been as far as Fallen Grove, or Venthaven for that matter, but I have seen many a forest, and never have I seen one of this... I don't know how to describe it. It's almost indescribable. There, I saw this vision, and I was standing in a grove in the deepest heart of an enormous forest. The sky was not visible in the least from where I stood. Around me, there was such a great thicket of trees and brush in a great circle around this grove that it must be invisible from the outside and impenetrable for most. And in the center of this grove stood a giant tree with golden bark and leaves that gleamed like the sun. There was no sun in this grove.
No sun.
There was no sight of the sky. The trees and the thicket had grown almost in a dome around this grove and this tree, hundreds of feet in the sky, and yet there was no view of the sky itself. And there this golden tree grew as if it were in the brightest place on Manumi, with its leaves, and yet even though I was in this grove, light shone about me as if there was a sun.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but like a magical tree, like a tree growing that is casting light by itself?
That's what I'm telling you. These leaves, they shone forth with the light of the sun. It was as if I was standing on the brightest and warmest summer day.
But no sky.
No sky above me. Simply the grove grown over, and the tree standing in the middle, golden and gleaming. It was the most beautiful thing that I have ever seen. And as he said that, tears are kind of like welling up in his eyes. Like you can tell he's
this
having...
dude ain't lying.
No, he's having a moment here.
It's real.
I believe this to have been a vision from our god, Pelor himself, the god of the sun.
A wondrous magical item like that? Like, I would love to see it. I'd love to analyze it and to take it and make weapons out of it. And could you imagine what we could do with something like that? Do you think it's actually real?
When you say that, he kind of looks at Sir Vance, and he looks back at you and he says, I believe it is real, but I'm afraid to say that's not where my vision ends.
What do you mean?
As I stood there in awe of this tree, suddenly I began to hear this sound. It was like music. It was eerie. It was a strange sound. And as the sound began to play, the tree began to open up. The roots, they shifted. They moved aside, and the tree, the breaks in the roots began to rise up through the bark, and the tree itself opened into a doorway, and there inside it there was a stone.
Stone?
Yes, a stone. It was a small, completely spherical stone, and it was connected to the tree by all of these tendrils, as if it was the heart of this tree. And as I stepped forward, completely entrapped by the vision of this stone, suddenly there was a great wind that blew, and as the wind blew, I was knocked backwards, and all the light was expended. And when my eyes opened again before me, the tree stood, but its light did not shine.
What?
Its golden color had lost its, I don't know, its gleam, its glitter. The leaves, they had fallen off of the tree and
Where
were
did the
scattered.
stone go?
The stone was gone.
Like someone stole it.
Like someone stole it.
Like someone stole it. The leaves, they lay scattered across the grove. Their light was gone, and where once there was great wonder and great power, there was simply a feeling of emptiness.
It sounds like you brought me here to tell me a sad story.
Well, if that were the end, then yes. But as I lay there, on my knees, I cried out, I wept at the great loss. Suddenly a voice spoke to me. I believe it to be the voice of Pelor himself. He said, "Find the elf, the dark bolt, and bring him to me."
I mean, but I'm not... Wait. I'm not the only dark bolt.
Listen, I know that you're not the only dark bolt, and, well, I sent word immediately to Venthaven, to the school, the college there of magic in Venthaven. I spoke with the governess, I spoke with those in power, and I spoke of my vision with the ladies and the men there at the temple of Privalian, and I spoke of the elf, the dark bolt. I spoke of him, and after much deliberation, because of their divinings and prayers and discussions, they sent word to me that you were the only one that could potentially fit this vision.
Surely you... I mean, it couldn't be me.
He brought you here for a reason. Just listen to what he has to say.
Okay, I mean...
No, it's all right. Your skepticism is expected, and it is completely understandable. I can't say that if I was summoned across the entire world to hear a crazy story from an old man that I wouldn't be skeptical myself. That being said, I have all the reason in the world to believe that you are our best chance.
What?
You have to find this tree.
I have to find this tree.
I do not believe it was a vision of the past. I do not believe it was simply symbolic. I believe this tree and this grove exists on Manumi. I do not know where. I do not know. I'll be honest, I don't know what you're supposed to do when you get there. I don't know exactly what is going to happen. I simply know that somewhere there is a tree. This tree is grown in a grove deep inside the forest where no man, elf, dwarf, gnome, tiefling, dragonborn, no living and walking person has been in probably a millennia. Possibly more.
So you're telling me you want me to go into the wilds where no one's been and try to find a tree?
I would like for you and Sir Vance to go on this holy mission. Find the tree and protect the stone.
You want me to go with him? I mean, are you sure?
What are you trying to say?
Well, I mean, you're. I mean,
No.
I just
Listen.
never met-
I don't want you to go with him. I want him to go with you.
Mm.
He was not in my vision. We've spoken, haven't we, Sir Vance? You were not in my vision.
Many times.
But you, Sir Darkbolt, were in my vision. You were spoken of directly by who I believe was Pelor himself. He has chosen you, which is interesting because, as far as I know, you're an elf.
I've never. I mean, I know Pelor is part of the celestial hierarchy, but I never spoke to him or prayed to him or.
Right.
This is a lot.
There is a reason. We don't know it. We don't have to know it. We simply need to know that there is a tree, there is a grove, there is a stone. And this stone is of some great importance And I believe that you are the only one that can find it.
I'll do anything I can to help. I mean, that's what I want to do is accept stuff and be as helpful as possible. I just don't. I mean, where do I even start?
You can start by calming down.
He super hard is trying to sit as still as possible, but it is not happening.
Listen, I don't know where it is, but with what wisdom I have been given by Palo, I believe that there's a good chance that the best place to start is to travel to the west.
West?
Yes. You need to travel through the Elder Mountains, across the plains, until you reach the forest of Atonia, Fallen Grove itself.
Wait, sorry, excuse. I'm so. Yeah,
Go ahead.
I just want to be respectful, but my father's not going to be okay with me going to Atonia. There's gnomes,
Wood elves.
and
I know.
There's wood elves, and there's halflings, and Prevalian. I don't see her blessing this. It's so far away from the sea what I just crossed.
I understand the taboo of the wood elves.
I mean, what is my father going to think?
Your father, I can't presume to know your father very well. I simply have had a very small amount of communication and correspondence with him concerning you for this journey, but he gave his goodwill for you to make the trip.
Did he know I'd be going to Atonia?
No. I have not spoken of this specific vision. I simply have told them that I had a vision from Palor. I am, in fact, the High Cleric of Palor, the High Cleric of this temple, the Temple of Palor. If Palor has a mission, he has a message, then it will be through us that he will send it.
Is there any chance that I can roll insight just to make sure that I
For
feel
sure.
like all this is
Roll it.
real,
Roll it.
worth looking into?
Roll it.
That is a natural 1.
Okay. So,
You bought in.
you believe him. You have no reason to not believe him. Sure, this is crazy, but from the time that you walked in and spoke to this guy, you have felt completely like you can trust him. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you have to do what he says, but you fully believe what he's saying.
Okay.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is this. Palor sent me this vision for a reason. If you are not willing to take this mission, I don't know what will happen. But let me tell you, you know what? Instead, let me show you.
Show me?
And when he says that, he reaches forward with his hand and he places it on your shoulder.
Okay.
And when he does, your vision goes dark and then it opens. And you are standing in a grove.
Are you serious?
You are standing in this grove and you see, just like he described, the trees and the brush and the shrubbery have grown to such a place that they've grown up like a dome
And
around
you're
this place.
naked.
And
Alrighty then.
do you look down at yourself? Probably not.
I mean, I probably, as soon as my eyes open in a different place, I'm going to take my wand out and point it, in front of me like battle stance.
Well, you go to do that, nothing happens.
Oh.
And you look down and you realize it's like you're him.
I see.
You're seeing what he saw.
Okay.
And it's as if this grove has grown up completely. You look around just like he did. You see no entrance, no exit. There's no opening. You're just here. The ground is covered with pine needles and leaves, but it's not gross. It's just it's stale, like it hasn't been disturbed.
Okay.
And like you said, in a millennia. And there is a magical air like you have never felt. And it does not feel arcane.
Okay.
It's beyond that. It's next level. It's if you were to describe it, you would describe it like the power of creation. That's what it feels like.
That's amazing.
Something like you've never felt.
Okay, I'm in awe.
The tree is in front of you. It's just like he described. It looks like it's been crafted from the purest gold. That it's so gold that it's almost white. You know what I'm saying? Like the light of the sun.
I'm
It's
getting
so
out my
gold that it's
chisel.
gold.
The leaves are shining with a radiance, and you look around, and it's so well lit in here. I mean, it looks like a summer day, but you cannot see the sky.
I'm just thinking, Cleric, you better grab one of those leaves, put it in a pocket.
And then, just like he said, after a few moments, you hear a music and it almost makes you want to cry, not because of like fear or sadness, but
Sure.
like that happy feeling, that happy, joyous, those joyful tears. And the tree begins to open up in the front, and inside there sits on this little grown out table, sort of not a table, but like a dais or whatever you want to call it, this stone. And it's black. It's a black stone.
Okay.
But it's not like solid black and obsidian. It really looks less black and more dark.
Whatever it is, it's magic, and I want it.
And coming from it are all these tendrils of light that are connected to the inside of the tree. And then just as he said, the wind blows through, and when it does, your vision goes dark, and you feel your heart just sink. And something that he did not mention is you hear this shriek. But it almost feels like it's coming from your bones, like it's deep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when your eyes open suddenly, everything is dark. The color of the leaves is gone. The light, they're falling all off, spread around. The tree has lost its glimmer, and there is no stone inside.
Oh my gosh.
And you hear Palor's voice saying, just like he said,
"Find the elf, the dark bolt, and bring him to me."
Hey, I'm bought in. I mean, he could tell me to go with no weapons, and I would do it right now.
You snap back, and you're back in your body.
Snap back to reality.
You kind of kick back from the table a
Mom
little bit.
spaghetti.
Oh, I kick back and get down on my knees, like,
Do you understand now?
yeah. What can I do to help?
Find the tree.
When do I leave? Do you have supplies? Do you got any magic items for me? Anything that can help me?
Well, I'm afraid that Branshire is not exactly the home to many magic items of worth. We'd have nothing that would help you in your journey in terms of that. We will equip you with everything that you need for the journey. We will give you horses, a cart if you need it. We will send you on your way. And we are equipping you, of course, with protection.
The greatest knight.
Yes, protection.
I'm going to put Sir Vance in my equipment right now.
Yeah, would you like to equip Sir Vance?
Just equip Sir Vance. It's
Right.
+2 to strength.
Yeah, there you go. Of course, we're sending our greatest soldier, the holy paladin, Sir Vance. He is well known and renowned through this city and all the cities of the eastern coast.
I'm still kind of iffy about this Vance guy.
As well as my 3 retainers.
You're what?
3 retainers.
You have retainers?
I'm a knight.
Yes, Sir Vance. Well, you have to understand, the off-the-wall family is off the wall. The Off-the-Wall family is a family of great value and status here in this part of the world and in all parts of the world.
I'm honored to have you with me. I mean, we can do this.
Yes, we can.
We will equip you with all that you need. We'll send you on your way, and my advice to you would be to take the road west from Branshire, of course, head toward the Elder Mountains. Take the pass between the Elder Mountains and come to the realm of Otonia. And once you have reached the realm of Otonia, I'm afraid you will be somewhat outside of my knowledge of the world. When you reach Fallen Grove Forest, that great stretch of forestry in the western part of the world, you will have to rely on your own wits and, of course, the blessings of Palor himself to lead you on the right path to finding this grove and to finding this stone that is apparently of great import.
I know exactly how you feel, and I'm honored. I'll leave as soon as I can.
Well, this has been well met, sir. I'm very glad that you have accepted this great responsibility, but this great privilege to serve Palor in such a way.
He leans across the table and says, like, I mean, I rolled a nat 1, so...
Yes, well, of course, this is going to be quite a task. Don't get me wrong. I cannot tell you what danger awaits. I don't know. I'm sure there will be some danger, but hopefully you will have a journey to Fallen Grove with very little opposition. That would be great.
Opposition?
I will crush any opposition.
No.
Hopefully there'll be no opposition. I mean, there are no wild creatures really this side of the mountains, and if you stick to the road, you should be safe enough.
I'll heed your advice.
All right. Well, I do have some other things I need to attend to, but let's say first thing in the morning I'll meet you on Circle Street around the Western Gate. There is an inn over there. I believe it's, what's it called? The Barley Barrel, that's the one. They have very good accommodations. We'll put you up there tonight, and in the morning I'll meet you both there to set you on your way.
Barley Barrel, Circle Street. Yeah, okay.
All right.
I'll do that.
Thank you again, Sir Vance and Lauric. Thank you so much for agreeing to this quest.
Of course.
Sir Vance, are you coming with me for the night?
I don't abide in common places.
Of course not. No, you're staying here, all right?
I'll be staying wherever I please.
Okay, I'll go to the inn then.
Very well.
Can I offer you a drink at the inn?
I suppose.
On me, of course.
Very well.
No, oh, okay. Hi, Cleric. Is there anything else?
No, I will meet you all there in the morning, first thing, bright and early.
He stands and goes to reach out his hand to shake his hand, and then kind of twitches and is like maybe should bow and half bows and.
No, there's no need to bow. No need to bow. Simply we'll shake hands and meet tomorrow in the morning.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And shakes his hand and then starts to leave.
May the blessings of Pelor follow your path.
I'm out of there.
You're gone.
I'm whispering.
Whispering to who?
To Glaron.
The High Cleric, Glaron?
This soulless ginger who is so unsure of himself is supposed to be the one.
Vance, I don't know what to tell you. Our faith and our trust must be in Pelor.
Very well.
But, of course, our faith and our trust is in you as well.
Of course.
And the power of Pelor goes with you. I believe that you can help him. I believe that he will be led by the god, but I believe that you will be the arm that wields the sword.
Of course.
Well, as I said, I do have some things to get to, so if you'd like to see your way out.
Farewell.
Farewell. See you in the morning.
If you're like me, you're always looking for that new thing you can bring to the gaming table to excite and impress your friends. Well, look no further than tabletone.app. Just imagine your party set out over the frozen tundra, the cold winds blowing. And just when the bard strikes up his lute to annoy the rest of the party, a giant frost dragon swoops down, blasting them off the map. The Tabletone app puts the power of sound right at your fingertips. Using the easy-to-navigate wheel, you have dozens of tracks, sound effects, and soundscapes at the press of your fingers. You're going to love it, and so are your players. You can get all the information at tabletone.app right now. It's available on iOS, Android, and on your PC. And if you use the code TONE20, that's TONE20, you can get 20% off in their store. Give your group a memory they will never forget using the Tabletone app. That's tabletone.app. Go now and power up your gaming this season.
I'm going straight to the Barley Barrel.
Okay.
I'm going to stand in awe for a little bit in the main sanctuary and just be blown away by the fact that Pelor wants to, have anything to do with me.
I'll go out to meet him while he's standing in awe to go get a drink with him.
Sir Vance.
Yes.
You ready for that drink?
Let's go.
Do you care to... I'm not exactly sure where it's at.
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at.
Okay, you lead the way.
I'm leading the way.
So as you step outside of the temple, take a quick glance back at it, and again, you're just taken aback by the splendor of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful temple. Glorious with the giant golden symbol of Pelor on the front, the gilded doors, the white marble, the pillars, everything. I mean, it's just beyond your imagination. As you're traveling through where you are now.
I literally thought of that earlier.
Just to give you just an image, you're seeing a few things. You're seeing the temple. You see the library where you were before, a much smaller building, but one that is filled with a different type of treasure. You see 3 houses, one being like a large mansion, and then 2 that are kind of like number 1, number 2, and number 3, large, nice houses, but you can tell that, the most wealthy person or the governor or whatever, the lord of the city must live there. And, it must be like other important people. There are 3 houses there. As you walk through, Sir Vance might inform you, that's the first house, the second house, the third house. The Lord of Branshire lives there in that house. It's actually, recently there has been some stirrings, some trouble. The Lord of Branshire, actually, Lord Solaron, he's fallen in health, and they're concerned that he might not survive. And then, of course, he shows you the library, shows you what you've already seen, obviously. So You got the temple, library, 3 houses. You guys pass through out of what he calls the core onto Circle Street, and you're traveling through houses, some shops. You see a lot of people, a lot of halflings, humans. Everybody waves. Everybody says hello. Everybody wants to shake your hand. A lot of children are kind of like giggling and running around you. One of them runs up and asks you why your ears are pointing. Stuff like that, You might be uncomfortable. You might not.
I would be a little uncomfortable. Probably not the kids. Probably just laugh at that.
All of them are just chumming it up with Sir Vance. The girls are giggling as he walks by. You see a couple of, more than once, someone runs up to him that's obviously some sort of a servant, asks him about something that's supposed to be taken care of. He delivers some instruction, and they go about their business as you all travel through Branshire on Circle Street, heading toward the Barley Barrel.
Oh, yeah. I'm not... Normally, D&D, I'd be rolling some perception checks, but I'm at peace. Like,
Yeah.
I just had an encounter that a god wants me to do something, and I'm just going to the Barley Bear. I'm going to have me a drink. It's going to be a good night.
Vance?
I mean, of course, I'm just going through my city, leading
making your
to
way?
the Barley Barrel.
All right.
Going to have a drink with the new commoner.
You all go across town, come to the Barley Barrel. Vance knows the path, even though he acted to you like he's above such squalor, such low places. As he walks in the front door, he is greeted heartily by a not young but not old halfling. Comes forward. Oh, hello, Sir Vance. Happy to see you here. How are you?
I'm farewell, Boren. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing very well. I'm glad to see you here. Can I get you the usual?
Of course.
All right. What? I'm sorry. I didn't notice.
Hey, hello. Pleasure to meet you. Anything he has tonight's on me.
Oh, it's on you.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you real sure?
I mean, should I? Oh, I mean, if you think I shouldn't.
Oh
maybe
no,
not.
no. I'm sorry. What? The name's Boren Barley. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. What brings you to these parts?
Oh, my name's Lauric Darkbolt.
Lauric.
The High Cleric summoned me to go on.
Official business.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't really know about all that stuff, but I'm glad to make your acquaintance. If you'd like, grab a table. I'll have one of the waiters come around and get you maybe some meals, some drinks, things of that nature. Will you be needing a room for the night?
Oh, yes, I will. Not him.
Oh right. Well, we'll see how the night goes. Isn't that right, Vance?
Yes.
He turns to Vance. Am I to assume that we'll be billing his stay to the temple?
I would assume.
All right, well that's fine. I'll bill it to the High Cleric. It's not uncommon for them to have people on retainer. So come on in, and make yourself at home.
I do just that. I'm not super interested in like going and talking to folks or whatever. Sit down, order me a glass of wine, some cheese, some whatever they're serving tonight. I'll just have the basic whatever it is.
Okay. You come in, you sit down. After a few minutes, a young halfling man comes around to you, and he tells you kind of what's on the menu tonight. Salted pork, cooked. It's all good. They've got cheeses. They've got
sounds excellent.
Some potatoes, which is pretty uncommon for this neck of the woods, but they've got a shipment in. Hey, it's tater time. So
it's tater time.
That's right. They got potatoes. They got pork. They got honey mead. They got wine. Anything you ask for, and they just bring it to you. And
oh man! I make a special request to make sure to rub the potatoes and spices.
Oh, of course, spiced potatoes.
That's the way I prefer them.
Oh yeah, of course. Cooked?
No.
No, they're cooked.
With
They
the
are
dirt
definitely-
still on them.
They are definitely cooked. Okay. So they bring you some honey mead. Sir Vance, what do you order to drink?
Of course, the best you have to offer.
Oh yes, you want the hard stuff?
Yes, very
yeah.
hard.
Yeah, they bring you some of that like clear. It's basically moonshine. I mean, it would take the paint off walls if there were paint. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when I see that come to the table, I'm like, Sir Vance, is that wise?
Wise.
I mean, we're traveling in the morning. That's your third glass.
Yeah, you notice he's knocking them back, and they just keep bringing it.
How do you afford this?
How do I afford this?
I mean, do you make money as a
This is nothing.
paladin for the church? This is nothing? I mean, this is expensive. I mean, that's like a gold piece of alcohol.
They leave the bottle.
I'm like at my like halfway through the first glass of wine.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Roll me a couple of Constitution checks there.
14. Even if I don't have to roll.
Yeah, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
14. Where's my...
Your con save is a +2.
So 16.
16? That's pretty good. After 2 or 3, that's usually about your starting round.
Oh my gosh.
You get to going. You're throwing them back. Everybody is real chummy. They're all coming around, talking to you, asking you what your business is in town. And do you kind of act dodgy about that? You kind of hold some of it back?
I don't know. He's probably fairly open because he doesn't know to hold it back.
Okay, so do you start to say anything about Paylor? Like, what do you do?
I'm not going to talk too much about Paylor specifically speaking to me. I'm just be like, if they're asking me like where I'm going, I'm like, I'm going on a quest with Sir Vance, and we're going to head west. And
Yes, treat this man with respect.
you want me treat who? With you?
No, you are to be respected by these people.
I'm to be what? Why? What if they don't like that?
Oh, they'll like it.
As you guys are talking, a young lady comes walking up. She goes, "Oh, hi, Sir Vance. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
It's good to see you."
I'm enjoying a good drink with a new friend.
Oh,
We're friends.
a new friend. Oh, hi.
Hey,
Who are you?
Darkbolt. I mean, my name's Lauric Darkbolt.
Oh, hi. I'm Lelia. Nice to meet you.
Hey, hi, Lelia. Nice to meet you. I think Sir Vance wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, you need to... Okay, I'm just gonna pass him some of my drink.
Okay. While he's turning, you want to try to like pour some into his wine?
Yes.
Okay, do that. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh my gosh. He's got a 17 on the dice.
Oh yeah, your passive perception
Yes,
is
that's
like
an 18.
My passive's a 13.
yeah, it's 30. So while you're looking at Lelia and you're just completely just like googly eyed. I mean, she's
I'm googly eyed, but I'm also terrified.
she's like 5'4", blonde.
I take the
very pretty farm girl. You know what I'm saying? She's talking. He's pouring some of that corn whiskey right into
I take it the glass and drink, and as soon as I feel it hit my tongue, I just take the whole glass,
you just throw it back.
whole thing.
Okay, roll me a Constitution.
That's a
+2.
14.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad, but I feel warmer and happier slightly. And
Yeah, you're loosening up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're feeling real like you're having a good time.
Listen, Lauric's not the guy who he goes to magic school. He don't go out to the mountains and party with the other elves. He stays in the dorm and reads books.
Yeah, that's Lauric.
So this is happening. Like, and he'll let that burn for just a minute, and if she's still there, why don't you sit down for a while and have a drink on me?
Oh, I don't know if I could. She kind of looks at Sir Vance.
Oh, you definitely should. And while you're at it, go and find some of your beautiful friends.
my beautiful friends. She's kind of like blushing. About that time, a couple of other people walk up, some friends of hers, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Sir Vance, how are you?"
Oh, we're doing wonderful now.
Okay. So you guys I'm assuming, are going to continue to just drink and eat, and I'm going to need both of y'all to roll me Constitution saves.
Oh Lord,
That's an 11.
Okay.
mine's a 10.
Okay. You both fail.
It's going down.
So after about another hour, some of these young ladies, they tend to congregate around Sir Vance. Like they're all, but when they come up and they come to see Sir Vance, and then they see you, this totally new thing. They'll get a lot of elves
exotic.
here. You're red-haired, light-skinned, pointy-eared.
Lauric's getting confident.
You're using some cantrips here. Ray of Frost.
This could be...
Frostbite. You're showing like magic tricks. You're like freezing water into certain shapes.
Oh, yeah.
You're using Mage Hand to like tap on people's shoulders, and they're all giggling, and you're just kind of, now you've really cut loose and you're showing off your tricks. And
Watch this. Watch Vance. Watch what I do to Vance.
I need you to roll
Like tickle his
me.
ear with Mage Hand.
Roll me an intelligence save.
Okay, so 6 on the dice.
Okay, so that's a 12.
Yep.
So some time passes, and you're talking and you're doing whatever, and you're really showing off now. Lelia has left. She had to go meet a friend, something about some wolf pelts. But some of her friends have stuck around, and they are like really into your magic tricks. Of course, Sir Vance has got a young lady, brunette probably, that he's been talking to over here, putting his woos on, but he's getting a little sloppy with his speech, a little slurred. He's kind of staggering a little bit in his chair. He usually kind of leans back, throws a foot up, but he's getting a little, wobbly, and the girls are getting a little chummy, and they're almost getting to the point where they're not drunk. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of laughing at Sir Vance. And as you've been showing off your magic tricks, and they're like asking all these crazy questions about Vent Haven and the elves and where you're from and all this stuff, and you're like, you start to talk about the sea and how you got seasick and your journey here, and how the high cleric has sent for you, and how you're on a mission for Paylor.
Oh my gosh, guys,
And,
listen. I'm on this mission, like, Paylor himself said stuff to me. I'm chosen to go and find this golden tree that shines light everywhere. It's got this rock in the middle of it.
Okay,
it's
hold
beautiful.
on. Right there, you pause. Sir Vance, I need you to roll me let's go wisdom. A wisdom check.
Oh, he rolled pretty good. That's a 15 on dice.
So you rolled an 18.
18.
Yeah, so you're drunk, you're kind of out of it, but as soon as he starts talking about Paylor and the Grove and the mission, you're like, oh, snap.
Oh,
There's this grove and this
Lauric.
Yo, man. Hey, yeah.
Respectfully,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
Around for the bar.
Okay, everybody cheers. They take them all liquor, and after having been reprimanded by Sir Vance, you do feel a little bit silly. You feel like you kind of lost it there for a minute. You lost control.
After my round, like,
Of course.
they fire that off and everybody's all excited. Then I'm just going to stand up and, like, try to start making my way
stand
towards
up.
the staircase.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw as you stand up.
Oh, no.
What was it?
It's a 6 on the dice.
Okay, so that's a 9.
That's
So
a
you
9.
stand up and you go all the way backwards, horizontal. Boom, smack the floor. You're fine. You're not hurt. But
Wow,
your
that ceiling
pride,
is very well put together.
your pride is pretty wounded. A couple of halflings come up that are, they work for Mr. Barley. They come over, they grab you, they start helping you. They kind of half lead you, half pack you off to your room. You say anything as you go up the stairs.
Poor fellow, I was
Bye.
trying to help you out, but it looks like you took it a little too far.
Bye, Lelia.
Lilia's not even there. Been going for a while. You're so drunk. Go home. You're drunk. All right. They take you to your room. Sir Vance, you're now in the room alone-ish. Well, you're not alone, but your companion's gone for the night. What do? Do you continue
There's
to?
still ladies there?
Sure. You want to roll dice to see if you can put the charms on this lady?
Sure.
I'll say you can. You're going to see if
You
this
know
has a
he
future.
wants to.
He wants to see if there's a future in this. Is that a 2?
It's a 3.
A 3? Okay, we're going to call this charisma, which is your jam, but that's still only a 7.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have her roll. She rolled a 19. You kind of try to put the moves on, but you're more drunk than you thought you were.
Definitely.
And she's like, I think that it might be time for you to call it a night, Sir Vance.
You're probably right.
All the guys and girls around that have been kind of enjoying the party, they look around and begin to realize, wow, it's actually pretty late. I mean, it's past midnight. Everybody kind of trickles out. They make their way out, and you're here in the inn alone, as is often the case after a long night of drinking.
Oh, the truth comes out.
I love drinking.
So what do you do?
How far away is my house?
Across town, 30-minute walk at the least.
I probably ain't making it that far.
Okay. Well, we'll say you're sitting there. You're sitting there, you look around the room, you realize the party's dying down, but before you can even push yourself up with your hands, you realize, wow, you're really sloshed.
I'm so sloshed.
You kind of just raise your hand.
Help.
Boren comes over, he says, Sir Vance, as expected, you drunk yourself into a corner again?
Yeah, it's a round corner. I don't even
Don't
know
worry.
what's happening.
Your room is
round.
is waiting for you per usual. Just go on up, have a sleep, and we'll have you some breakfast in the morning.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I cannot do that.
Okay. You get up,
Yeah.
roll me a dexterity save.
Got a
That's a
You
6
you
altogether.
You stand up, and when you do, you go to step forward, but it's like you go to take a step, but when you're walking, you put your foot down before you move your body forward. This time you move your body forward while your step is like halfway in the air, and you just go knee down, face down, and then they help you back up. You kind of shake it off, dust yourself off, and walk upstairs for the night to get some sleep.
Yes.
In these common rooms.
And as our two heroes drift off into sleep to get some rest for the night, miles away there is a gnome walking through a forest at night, hunting for that prey that oft eludes him, that one for which he has searched for so long. Far north from there, traveling south along the road, is a very curious half-elf making his way south by lamplight as he pores over his scrolls and his writings, and he hears whispers in his ears. And in another part of the world, a part that has been long forgotten, deep in one of the great forests of Manumi, hidden from view, where no man, elf, dwarf, or gnome has stepped foot for centuries, there's a tree, and it's waiting.
Hi there, I'm Hugh from Poderation. If you like today's show, why not check out Dungeons and Dragonfruits, the bizarre, strange, and queer in every sense of the word D&D podcast. Join 5 friends as they laugh, learn, and adventure their way through the weird, wonderful world of Widdershins, where dragons hatch from trees and have adventures of all forms in every shape and size. Available wherever you can get your podcasts.